Sri Lanka's incumbent President Ranil Wickremesinghe has failed to get the backing of the country's largest political party for his re-election bid. Now, this poses a major challenge for him to secure the leadership in the September 21st vote. It was critical for Wickremesinghe to secure support of SLPP, as the party holds most seats in the parliament. The former Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa and his brother are its key members. Wickremesinghe, meanwhile, has just one seat. But even though the SLPP has not backed him, two of the party's members have endorsed Wickremesinghe. State Minister Shehan Semasinghe and Premitha Tennakoon have expressed their support for the president. In a social media post, Semasinghe emphasized that under Wickremesinghe's leadership, Sri Lanka has made significant strides in overcoming the most severe crises in history. Meanwhile, Tennakoon has said that regardless of the decision made by SLPP's political bureau, the majority of parliamentary members, including him, will continue to support him in the upcoming elections. This raises the question, going ahead, is the SLPP looking at a possible split over support for Wickremesinghe? Nonetheless, despite lacking the support of the SLPP, the incumbent is not out of the race as he is contesting as an independent candidate. But it would be a blow to his candidacy if the other opposition parties end the support. Sources in Wickremesinghe's United National Party say that this outcome for him was predetermined. Wickremesinghe was appointed to serve the remaining of 5-year term vacated by his contender Rajapaksa, who was elected in November of 2019. He became the first sitting president to be ousted from power after thousands of disgruntled protesters occupied his office and official residence and forced him to flee the country and resign later. Of all the candidates, Wickremesinghe is seen as the most market and reform-friendly. He took over the job when Sri Lanka crumbled under severe financial crisis, which was triggered by a record shortfall of foreign exchange reserves. With the help of $2.9 billion IMF bailout program, Wickremesinghe brought down the inflation from a steep 70% in September of 2022 to 1.7% in June. His policy strengthened the rupee and rebuilt the previously decimated foreign exchange reserves. But the higher tax imposition under the IMF program, prolonged inflation, and a stagnant job market caused by the crisis plunged a quarter of the population into poverty. Other than Wickremesinghe, Sri Lanka's 65-year-old Justice Minister Vijayedadasa Rajapaksa was the latest to resign from his position to contest the presidential election. He became the second member of the cabinet to declare himself a candidate after President Ranil Wickremesinghe announced his intention to contest in the last race last Friday. Rajapaksa is backed by the former President Sirisena, who leads a faction of the Freedom Party mired in legal wrangles. Sirisena was served a court writ, restraining his functioning as a leader. Now, the cash-strapped Sri Lanka will hold its first election since 2022 when it plunged into the economic bankruptcy. The polls are likely to decide the future of the reforms in South Asian island. The main opposition party, the SJB, and the Marxist JVP leaders, Sajith Premadasa and Anura Kumara Dasanayake, are also vying for the post. Candidates have until August 14th to post the non-refundable deposits to the Election Commission and submit their nominations a day later.
Despite the SLPP Politburo members' decision to not support President Ranil Wickremesinghe in the upcoming presidential election, several MPs within the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna have come forward to extend their support to President Wickremesinghe. Now, this is an indication that the SLPP in itself is in a divisive state regarding whom to support for the upcoming presidential election. This election, unlike other elections Sri Lanka has witnessed, will be a close-fought one, given that, as of right now, no candidate appears to have secured a 50% majority. Stay with WION as we bring you the very latest. Reporting from Colombo, I'm Dasunia Thalda.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.